Well, I thank you for coming and sharing your truth with us, because the most important thing about talking to a creative is their personality and knowing the person behind the creative. Because I always keep it real with you. If you were crazy and I saw that on the screen and I'm like, damn, that's really her, and she laid back nuts, this would have been a different type of interview. But the one thing that I love about your spirit is that you are more giving than you are taking, and it even comes across on camera. So that's even sometimes when your character kind of confuses me, because I see it in how you speak and in your demeanor on camera, which is excellent, by the way. Shout out to Loyalty and Betrayal. You are a great casting for the show.
Thank you.
So please give everybody your social media and how they can contact you and all that.
So I'm on Instagram as Negra Vega 143, and then on Facebook I'm Yesenia Pardo Vega.
All right, well, here we go. Time for the rapid fire questions. They're not yes, no questions, but these are questions that tell me more about you, yourself. Like, I don't care what your favorite color is. I don't care what your favorite soft drink is or whatever. I don't even care about Popeye's chicken sandwiches. I don't ask about none of that crap. I ask more in tune to you and the culture that we represent, okay?
Gotcha.
So, here's my first question. If there was a movie about you in your life, what would be the name of the movie?
Oh my God. Perseverance.
Ooh, that's a good one. Sound like a romance novel. All right. Who would play you?
Who would play me? Selma Hayek.
You already know Selma Hayek.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Selma?
Ain't nothing wrong with Selma.
I like Selma.
Ain't nothing wrong with you neither. It's all good. You know what I'm
Selma.
saying? And she look good. I like that. So then the understanding that your life is being written and it's a story and you have a major player playing you, what would be the soundtrack of your life? Give me 5 songs that describe your life.
Oh my God. I have to pick a Mary J. Blige song out of there somewhere.
Okay. Mary J. You ain't got one in particular, but just Mary J. is up there.
Yeah, Mary
Okay.
J's up there.
Drama and love and all that stuff. You a boxer? You can fight. Okay, I got you. All right, that's one. We got 4 more.
Okay. So you mean like songs, not names of songs, but like Mary J. Blige.
That's up to you. How you want to answer?
I like what's her name? Keisha Cole.
Uh-oh.
What?
That's the hood. That's the hood side. So you do know how to fight. Okay.
I know how to fight. I can take care of myself. I'm a lady, but take me out of character, I could do both.
Ooh.
I
I ain't messing with her, bro. Go ahead.
I like the Fugees.
Okay.
I like the Fugees.
So you have a conscious element as well. You're
Yes.
thoughtful.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the Fugees. 2 more, right?
2 more.
Okay.
Don't just give it to yourself. Don't worry about us. Whatever you like.
Oh no, of course.
You know, some people try to sound right though. You know,
No,
just be you.
no. Mary J. Blige. I love Mary J. Blige. We were just talking about that yesterday. Keisha Cole's. I love Keisha Cole's. I love, like I said, the Fugees. Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Okay.
That's
the loving side of you, and the mom side. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
And then I love my Spanish music too.
Let's do it. Who you got?
I like those Bookies. I don't know if you know who they are.
You'll tell me, and I'll learn them today.
Yeah,
Cool.
those Bookies. It's just this. What I love about the music is the words. You know, you look at today's music, and I look at my kids listening to these songs, and I'm like, what the hell are you listening to? Let me tell you,
Exactly.
Slick Rick, the Ruler, that is my favorite.
Did you go see him when he was in Newark?
Yes. No, I went to go see him when he was in Coney Island.
Oh, okay.
And I went over there by myself. One of my friends met up with me over there, and I was like, and everybody's like, why didn't you say anything? I was like, I needed to see Slick Rick. And I saw him when he came to Broadway a couple years ago. And I told my son, I was like, because Kodak Black, he listens to all these rappers, and I'm like, what are they even saying? You know, I'm not trying to down anybody.
But they suck.
I'm saying, to me, rap is like LL Cool J, you know, like that's where I grew up in, you know, the hip hop era. And I was like, I told my son, I asked him, you asked me today about Slick Rick the Ruler, he'll sing those songs and he knows every single word.
Okay.
You know, and he's like, and I want to take him to see, to a concert. But I just like the words. Like I said, Mary J. Blige, all that. Just the words and the songs and everything that comes with it. It has to have a meaning or a message to it. So
that's dope. Because you know what? That's been the biggest generational misunderstanding on both sides. A lot of people from our generation and older, because they even criticized our generation, said that we talk nonsense. And to us, we were always like, well, you're old, for one. 2, you just don't respect what we talk about, and you don't see it from our perspective. And no one bridges the gap until Heritage Hip Hop came, of course. So that's very interesting that you said that, because there's young MCs who feel just like you, who say, yo, I don't know what y'all talking about, but the 90s hip hop was the best, because they actually said something.
Right.
And you have a lot of the younger MCs now who are saying things.
Right.
What was the most important message you ever gave in your life and that you live by day to day?
What I tell my kids every day is do what's right, and just always think about whatever you do, think about the consequences that come with whatever decisions you make. So don't just decide stuff on the spur of the moment. Think about what's going to happen with that decision. Who's it going to affect? Is it going to affect you negatively in the long run? Are you going to get that temporary pleasure from it versus, the long run? Just always think about your actions and the consequences that come with it.
One consequence to hurting a woman is that we hurt the very essence and soul in which she was made from. That's something a lot of men don't understand. And that understanding changes our lives and make us better. As a woman, what was the one lesson that you learned that took you to your next level and you never looked back?
The one lesson that I learned was that you can't make somebody be who you want them to be. You can't train somebody. You have to accept people for who they are. And you can communication to me. That's key. So if I communicate to you and I say things to you, if you get it and you work together, or we work together on something to fix it, that's key. If I just talk and talk and talk and you're just always okay, and then nothing's coming out of it, it's useless.
Very interesting. I hope everybody's listening out there, because I'm sure everybody's been in that situation before.
Right. It's crazy because I think men, not all men, but some men think that women nag and nag and nag.
No, that's all men.
Okay, so all men. And it's not that. It's like I'm communicating to you what my issues are. So now you can take it and listen to it and say, okay, this is something I can work on, or she's just crazy. And, then that's a whole different subject. But if it's something that can be fixed, then try to fix it. Not just say, okay, I'm going to do it and not follow through. Or just always apologize for something. Because to me, I can tell you apologies. I've said it to my kids. I've said it to people at work. Don't do something and then come and apologize to me. And then do it again and come and apologize. Because then that apology means nothing to me.
Right.
Then to me, it's not worth it.
That's very key to my next question, and you already beat me to the answer. So I asked that question a different way using something we talked about.
Okay.
That's all social emotional development. Now, from a man's point of view, I'm not going to defend men. I don't really care about men. I'm the best. I'm just going to say this. To defend me and others like me, because we're all opportunists. All men are opportunists. Everybody can say, you got a good man, my man don't. Yes, he does. Men are all opportunists. Do they take the opportunities to question? And that's part of our social emotional development. That we love loyalty the way you love little things. So being loyal to someone is different for different people. How is your loyalty the greatest gift you can give on camera and off camera?
I can tell you I am a very loyal person. But because I think I give my all to somebody or to people just in general.
Mm-hmm.
And like you just said, loyalty to a man is very much different from what it is to a woman. So it's funny because the way you just said that, betrayal, right? Loyalty and betrayal.
It's funny how we did this, right? Yeah.
It's funny how a woman can be betrayed by a man and be so forgiving and forgive somehow, but let a woman betray a man and they can't handle it the same way.
Nope.
No way whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
And that's what I mean when I say, and I'm just talking life myself, where I was so loyal to somebody. And then it was like the betrayal just kept coming. And then I just switched it up. And it was like, I was like the biggest betrayal, or I was the worst person in the world. But did you sit there and look at what you did to me?
It's the hardest lesson every man learns. You have to hit your head before you learn to duck.
What do they say?
Hard head make a soft ass?
No, I think
That's
it's
another
like
one I used to hear a lot.
taking a taste of your own medicine.
Oh yeah, bitterness.
It don't taste the same, and
Speaking of bitter, shout out to everybody who watched the Heritage Hip Hop Awards. And everybody,
I watched it all the way from Jamaica.
thank you very much.
I sure did.
And shout out to everybody who's hated on loyalty and betrayal because of the past. Not seeing that loyalty and betrayal. Loyalty and betrayal is its own creation, and it's a pretty damn good one as well. And you're in it, and shout out to Mr. Lane and everybody that's a part of it because y'all are making inroads to something greater. So I ask you this question, and this is my final question because I don't want to drag it on too long because everybody going to think I'm flirting with you or something. I'm going to ask you this question.
And I better not be too friendly because then that means I'm flirting with everybody else.
Hey,
Stop.
that's their game. They're lucky if they get your attention. That's what's up. But here's my question. Your children see this. Mommy's about more than just being mommy. Mommy is an actress who's getting IMDb credits. When I put it in, that means whenever somebody goes for a movie role, if they see your work, they will want to get you. Because now they have to pay you a certain standard because you talk on camera. You take direction and you play key lines. So mommy's accomplished actress at that, not just mommy. And see, that empowers them to see more in life than just what's given. And because you're on camera, because you're documented as an accomplished actress, you're going to go down in history as someone of importance beyond your regular life. Because now you're inspirational. You're a sex symbol, you got pretty feet, you got strength on character. I mean, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? You got that. But then, 3,000 years from now, when somebody goes underneath the earth, maybe there might not even be polar caps the way Donald Trump fucking up America. But,
I agree with that.
Yeah, but they're going to dig into the earth one day and they're going to find something called a YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to put a headset on or something, and then they're going to see, what is loyalty and betrayal? And they see your character in your work even after loyalty and betrayal. That's your legacy that you leave behind besides your children is your work. How did you make the world better because you did your talent and the world watched you?
Listen, I didn't even think I had a fan base. And shout out to the fans that I guess I have now. But like I said, maybe the strength, like you said, showing the strength. One thing I can say, I have always been very independent. That can be, some men like that, some men don't. But I think that the strength and, you know, that women can do different things. We can, of course I would never be a drug queen pin, but I'm saying, hey, it was, like I said in the beginning of the interview, it's a male thing that you normally look at it, it's a male thing. But hey, women can do it too.
And that's what it is, because the perfect, again, perfection, balance of life is understanding your work. Man gives you a job, God gives you your work. And when you satisfy the work God gives, not only do you make the world better, but you inspire others by the work that you put in. So we thank you for coming on Heritage Hip Hop. Shout out to Fatty's Place.
Thank you guys.
Shout out to Loyalty and Betrayal Web Series, Transparent Credit and Transparent Space, Wildfire Marketing, and to you, everybody's watching. So from everybody here, we say peace.
Peace.
And we out.
All right, thank you.
I'm worried about Symphony, yo.
What you worried for?
Cause she not being herself. Like,
What you mean?
like she acting real different. Like, she not taking that death easy
She
at all.
gonna be alright.
What you mean she gonna be alright? Like,
Bruh, she gonna be alright. Like, this life, that's what come with it. Like, death come with life.
but picture us losing both our parents. Like,
I mean, I understand.
I'm getting every fucking body, bro. We go, we tearing shit up. Ain't nothing to talk about. Nigga, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you,
don't worry about who the fuck I am. Fuck you,
You ain't
nigga.
Shot parents died, man. I'm really on edge, man.
I'm down to whatever.
That's how people do.
Yo.
Them fucking windows down. Roll them fucking windows down.
Niggas go to college, be positive, nigga. We drug dealers. You get what I'm talking about? We the scum of the earth.
Hey, remember me? Not really. Good. Good, Slick.
Man, you know what it is, man. You act like you new to this shit, man.
Hey, baby.
Fucking bitch ass nigga.
Hey, where the money at? I'll talk to bro.
Yo, this shit my fault. What you doing?
One thing I fucking hate is lying. Thank you, Mystic.
The old heads used to tell me that blood was thicker than water. I'm out here with my day one niggas pitching them quarters. I ain't a tough guy, just a boss giving them orders. A local businessman with dope fiends that support us. Trying to find an easy way out inside a hard struggle. My city broken to pieces.
Real hip hop. Real hip hop. We here. Real hip hop. For real. Real hip hop.